Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I, of course, am Jennifer, and if you are new to my podcast and you're listening on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you get your favorite podcast from, I hope you enjoy this episode. If you're a crossdresser, this episode is perfect for you. My podcast is definitely perfect for you because it's all about me being a crossdresser, all about my thoughts, my feelings, my hopes, my experiences. And I think there's lots of stuff that I talk about. If you're a crossdresser, you're going to relate to. You're going to say, I know what you're talking about, Jennifer. I feel the same way. If you are a supporter or an ally or a significant other of a crossdresser, I think there's stuff in these episodes for you as well because it allows you to get to know your spouse or boyfriend, whoever, your friend much more, and you can kind of get into their head a little bit as well. So I hope you will subscribe to my podcast, leave a positive review on iTunes, and I hope you listen to this in previous episodes. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi, thank you for watching this episode. Please do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Be sure and watch previous episodes of my podcast. Once again, like I said, I'm a crossdresser. I've been a crossdresser for my whole life. And there's lots of stuff I talk about that I think you'll be able to relate to. Lots of stuff that you'll go, I'm right there with you, Jennifer. I know how you feel. So with this intro out of the way, let's get into this episode. Now, this episode I've entitled Flirting. Now, the reason I'm called it that is because there is a podcast whose name, I'm sorry, it escapes me right now. But they had a special guest on recently, somebody who is on YouTube who has been cross-dressing and usually posts a video once a week. Her name is Heidi Fox, P-H-O-X. Give credit where credit's due. Look her up on YouTube. And she was talking about being a cross-dresser and answering some questions. And I submitted a question because I know Heidi is married. She's been married for a long time. And I asked, how does your wife feel when you go out as Heidi and you get hit on by guys? And she said her response was similar to the fact that that really doesn't happen to her because she doesn't put herself out there to be hit on. She says that she, doesn't stand in areas where guys can come up and hit on her. She doesn't flirt with guys, and that kind of thing. She doesn't put herself out there looking to attract attention from guys. And the host of the show kind of agreed because she is a crossdresser as well, and she goes out and she said, yeah, me too. I don't go looking for guys' attention. I don't flirt with guys. I that's not what I'm out for. So I don't do that, and the guys leave me alone. I guess I can understand where they're coming from, but to me, I guess I don't really see it that way. Me dressing up as Jennifer when I go, maybe it's just because I'm not a real woman, I haven't experienced it. Me being Jennifer, when I go out, if I'm wearing something like you see me wearing right now, something that's low cut, showing my cleavage, or if I'm wearing a short skirt, or if I'm dressed rather provocatively, I think that's kind of a silent way to tell guys that I'm looking for attention. It's kind of visual flirting. And I know the outfits that Heidi wears when she goes out, to me, they're a little bit more, she likes wearing shorter skirts. She likes going line dancing. So, cowboy boots, a denim skirt, and a top of some sort could be provocative to somebody at a country bar. Me, like I said, dressing the way I do, showing off the girls, showing off my legs, I would think that in the right area or the right circumstance, I'm visually flirting, hoping that guys will come up to me. I'm not going to be somebody who goes walking up to a guy and starts chatting them up, because me being Jennifer, that's not really how I see my role. That's how I've been brought up as a guy. The guy is the one who's supposed to pursue the woman, not vice versa. Now, I guess if the guy makes the first move, then I can be a little flirty, I might smile or wave or something like that. God, I wish that would happen. or maybe I just need to be in the right setting. But I think a lot of the visual look goes a long way towards flirting. Now, maybe, the times that I've gone out to the casino, maybe I've not really paid attention to, maybe there was a guy checking me out or looking at me. I've never really noticed a guy look at me to the point where I could smile back and wave or something like that. Or, I've never sat at a bar and had a guy buy me a drink at the casino or anything like that. I've kind of hoped that my look would draw attention to guys, and there's been times where I've sat down at a slot machine where nobody's around me in hopes that maybe a handsome guy will notice me and will sit down beside me and start a conversation. I know as a guy, when I go with my wife out to a casino, she likes going to playing slot machines. I usually kind of sit off to the side to let her do her thing, and I just kind of sit and people watch. And I know there's been times when guys have sat down beside her and started up a conversation. And I think to myself, how come when I go out and do that, that never happens to me? I don't think I look that bad that a guy would come up and just go, I'm just going to play my machine and move on. I would like to think that I look sexy enough that a guy would find me attractive and at least say hi or ask how my night's going, that kind of thing. Maybe I just need more of an opportunity to be in that situation. Maybe I need to get an evening free where I can go out to a bar or something like that and just sit at a bar and see what happens, But I think flirting as a woman, it's not like Heidi and the host of the podcast were saying, putting themselves into a situation where they will flirt with guys. I guess maybe there is cases where that happens, going to a bar and sitting by yourself at a bar, having a drink and having guys come up to you. I haven't really done that, so maybe I need to if I want to actually go out there and find a guy. And maybe there's some girls that are listening to me some actual genuine girls can give some advice to us girls that want this to happen. Lots of women or lots of cross-dressers like me enjoy that flirting with a guy, would enjoy being hit on. It's something that is, it makes you feel more feminine, at least for us girls, we do. So I guess that's kind of all I have to say about flirting. I guess I need to practice my flirting, and maybe I can even do it at the Walmart when I'm out shopping. If a guy is looking at me, I can smile and wave, and maybe he'll follow me around the store like a little puppy dog. Maybe he'll check out my boobs. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments about this episode, please do me a favor. Send me an email at jenniferstalePodcast, all one word, @gmail.com. Make a comment on the post when this episode goes up on my Facebook page. Make a comment on YouTube. I'm more than happy to answer and hear what you have to say. So until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.